как-то так. Слава России.
U.S. would provide Bradley fighting vehicles, which can transport infantry in combat zones and fire at enemy forces, as part of the newest military aid package totaling $2.85 billion. It would send about 50 Bradleys, according to the Associated Press. The Bradley is an effective armored personnel carrier that is capable of conquering challenging terrain that Humvees and other non-tracked vehicles cannot, says George Barros, an analyst on the Russia and Ukraine portfolio at the Institute for the Study of War, in an emailed statement to Time. It helps transport soldiers safely to take the fight to the adversary. It has a powerful 25mm chain gun and tow missiles that can make it effective against tanks. What the Bradley does is bring firepower, says Mark F. Cancian, a retired Marine Corps Reserves colonel and senior advisor at CSIS. It is powerful enough to punch through a lot of armor, not just for lightly armored vehicles, but even tanks. The tow missiles in particular could prove to be effective because they can destroy Russian tanks as well as outrange some of them, Williams says. The Bradley also has sophisticated features when it comes to night vision, range calculators, and fire control. They can be used in a reconnaissance role, too. Ukraine needs more mechanized equipment to help Ukrainian forces maintain the military initiative following its successful counter-offensives in Kharkiv and Kherson in late 2022, says Barros. I hope the decision to give Ukraine Bradleys is a precursor to Ukraine eventually receiving Western main battle tanks, which the Ukrainian government has been requesting for months. The U.S. had already sent some armored vehicles to Ukraine, such as 200 M113 troop carriers, but those mostly offered transportation, not effective firepower. They call it a battlefield taxi. It's really just an aluminum box that gets soldiers around, Cancian says. The Bradley M2 is a U.S. infantry fighting vehicle named after the legendary American general Omar Bradley. It was created in the 1970s under the influence of the Soviet BMP-1 and the German Marder. It was developed as a more protected and better armed alternative to the M113 armored personnel carriers.